Hi everyone, this is Gail, Father of 4. I know you forgot what I look like since I haven't been here in a little while again. I'm still trying to get everything. I look like a WHOR, you know what. Diana Baukus was here on vacation. Well, not really, but she helped me do some things and went out to eat, and we didn't get any crafting in, except we did a lot of thrifting. And I don't know if I'll have time to show you that today. I've got so many things to show you and tell you and all that stuff. And I started this morning. Well, I started yesterday, actually. Now I don't even know what time it is. Probably about after 8. So I have some happy mail from a few people that I've had, which bad me. It's been weeks. And I just couldn't seem to. There were a couple days that I got all ready, you know. I mean, right now I have my pajama bottoms on with glue all over them, as usual. But I don't want to miss anything. We did get a lot of thrifting stuff, but maybe I'll wait for another video. I'm always leaving my glue gun hooked up. Okay, let me get started. First, let me tell you, I can't show you, but Minerva Rios in Puerto Rico sent me some succulent baby seedlings, so I planted those because she knew I wanted them. I love succulents. They're in the cactus family, if you didn't know, because I didn't know for a long time. I made a few things. I can't even remember what I made since I saw you last. I did make a box that I was going to put stuff in to send someone, but unfortunately, it's just going to be too heavy. Remember when I made this? But then I made the top, and it's going to be too heavy to put stuff in it to send where I need to send. So somebody else will be the lucky person. Just the box with a couple things in it was over 4 pounds, and you know, you have to keep it under 4 pounds. And this place is even more expensive, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I know I made this little doodad. Hope you can see okay. It's getting dark, so I put extra lights down here. And oh, I made a couple pretty flowers. I gave Diana one, and I think I put one on a package. But okay, without further ado, let me show you what Diana brought me. Isn't that pretty? I love this stuff. I have to ask her exactly what it is, because at Christmas she made something like it, but a big one, a wreath. Isn't that pretty? You have to go over to her channel. She said it gave her some inspiration. You know, she had that operation and everything, and this gave her some inspiration being here with my mess. And I hope that I have everything here. If there's something that I didn't show, it's because, I mean, you should see my house. Looks like an explosion went off as usual. But we were trying to organize and categorize and recognize and all that stuff. And some things got mixed up. And she made me this. Is that the cutest? little spool. I love that. I love that color. And she's getting out of her pink and into other colors. Pretty good, huh? You know, it's funny. Once you get started, you're okay, but I kept putting it off and putting it off. It's like you get nervous like it's your first time ever doing this. And, but then I said, Gail, you can't wait any longer. Maybe you can see part of, I'm trying to take everything from that big room and put most of what I need down here. And it just takes a while. It just takes a while. And she did, I found a lot of these things, and a lot of them were, I told you, from the Lincoln logs. And she wrapped a lot of my ribbons and laces on here, not to mention all that are up in the cupboard and boxes. Okay, then we went to the thrift store, and this looked nothing like, it was an ugly green and brown, but then there was another one. It was a little more whimsical that she liked. I said, okay, you can have that one if you'll redo this one for me. And she's like an expert at boxes. And I don't work with paper too well. Well, I don't work with it at all. But she did use my paper. She did that. Put the lace at the bottom. And then in between the drawers, see how she put like a matching. Only thing is, we put this down just a little far, so I'm going to move it up so this drawer will open. And there's space there. And then these two drawers, that's divided in fours. I'll have to, this is old, so maybe I'll put a little WD-40 on it or something. Oh, I guess I never opened all of them. You know, it could be the paint that's stuck. Anyway, we won't worry about it. But the bottom one comes out too, and it's like one whole shelf, and I put some pins in there. So she did this, and I love it. And I did put a note in Facebook. Everyone that saw that travel case, that pink one, well, that is not mine. It's Diana's. She altered that. And I don't know how my name got in it. It was nice, probably the most compliments I've ever gotten. But I didn't do it. She did it. And I felt so guilty, and I didn't see it until the other day. That's how often I get on Facebook. Okay. Then she brought me this little box she decorated. Pretty. Boy, she's getting into the purples, okay. She used to just be a pink only person. I did peek into this actually just the other day. Look at this trim, it's got color in it. Isn't that pretty? Nice good piece, probably a yard. And then let's tag her a little scrap pieces. Isn't that pretty? This is paper. And this is part of a doily, and so is that. And then the paper flower. Really pretty. She's very simple, and she doesn't put a ton of stuff on, and her stuff just comes out the best. that a pretty flower? Hope you guys are seeing okay. I don't know, there's more light over here or what. But that's that one. Look at this one. First I thought it felt like Kleenex. Those ones we used to make for showers. Put them on the umbrella, but it's not. It's kind of a nylon. I just love these little flowers. Now look at this. See, I did not look at all this while she was here. Well, we really didn't have much time, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? To hang that up. Little blue flower. I like this one. I had sent her these doilies. Donna Little had them once. I don't know if she had them more than that, but they're like I don't know what they're like actually, but they're just different. And she put that in between, so it made it poofier. And this little purple one. And then, oh, she made this little wound rose. Isn't that pretty? Then look at this little spool. I just love these little things. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Something I can do. I hope you can. Sewing machine on it, a flower, a button, some measuring tape, and a little piece of, like a piece of wood, and this little pin, pink, and this really pretty pink paper. Isn't that cute? Adorable. Then she sent me this little box. Isn't that pretty? Cameo. Okay, then look at these, how cute. She does such good buttons. Look at that button. It's got sunglasses, a shell, some flowers, and a bead with rhinestones in it. Isn't that cute? But here's one with a sewing machine, scissors, a hanger, some little flowers. Look at that one. Hope you can see it okay. And the little doily on top, the way she did it on the sides. And wait till you see this one. This is adorable. It's a purple button. It's got the doily. And look how she has this one raised up. Then tiny little flowers and like glass, the same color, like purple, going around. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm gonna have to do some, I've done a few buttons, but I don't know, it's like I missed the button through train. It went like right past me. Those are really cute, Diana. Thank you so, so much. I just love that. Oh, there went one. Oh, that was something else. Oh, I put it upside down. Leave it to me. That's okay, I'll fix it. I got the lid here on it, that's why. There we go. And I can use the box. I don't know if she knows I like purple a lot, or if she just decided she's gonna be, there we go. Okay, now, excuse me, I got, this was on the floor, must have come off of something. I'll have to look. Maybe it's the heart. Atelis, Atelis Crafts. She's got a YouTube channel and she's on Facebook. And she sells all her stuff. And she makes the cutest little things. So I wonder if I have my things she made me. It's a little bear. I put my keys and stuff. I must have put it somewhere else. Oh, I probably showed you this that I made. It's out of a cork. I don't know, I just saw it on the channel. Somebody was making them for weddings, but they were just made them plain with a flower in them. But of course I can't do anything small. Oh, I wish I had that. And one of the things she gave me was a package of, there were about 5 little Tilda dolls, different sizes. And I just love them, but I think I already used them. Okay, she gave me a little package of these. You recognize those. I love getting all these little things. I don't even know why she gave it to me. See, I didn't open them, most of them. And she has such, oh, these. I just love these. I think I took the one out that I liked the most because it had a little heart in the corner. And I shouldn't have done that. And look at the back or the front. You can hang them on your dangles or anything. I don't know. There was one that had a little heart thing in here. I probably took it out before I accidentally gave it away. Whoop, whoop, whoop. When Diana was here, we also made it to Holly Lobby and Michael's, and you know, oh, what was it? Memorial sale? Memorial, I think that's what it is. I don't even know what month it is. Now 4th of July is coming up. They had all their ribbons and, well, every other week, Holly Lobby has half off in their ribbons that are, you know, wound up. And there's some expensive ones, I'll have to show you next time, that I always like, but like one of them that has beads on the bottom was $19 a yard. And the lady owed me a favor, so the prices were changing the next day. I don't know if they were going on sale too, or if it was a different sale, but she gave me both days' prices, so I did pretty well on the ones that they have there that are in the front that are expensive. Then I got a roll of this really pretty gold, and it said 19 something a yard. think that's what was on there. Maybe it was 2. No, I think it was 1. On sale for $1.99. Look how pretty these little packages are. And she put these little, oh, look at that flower. Isn't that pretty? I don't think she crocheted these, but she does crochet. She does everything. So go on Facebook and you'll see all her pictures of everything. It's Atelis, A-T-E-L-I-S. Munoz, M-U-N-O-Z. It's another one. I like all these surprises. Okay, this was just something I bought and stuck in here. They had some, we had a store 5 and below, and I had never been there. My son always goes, so Diane and I went, and they have some really cool things. They have one of those little, I should have showed you, a little fan that's, you know, about that big, that you put on your desk if you get warm. But it plugs into your computer or your thing that you charge your phone with instead of just into a regular plug. Anyway, I had gotten this, and they had some kind of a lipstick with it, and I just happened to stick it in this bag. And this too, I got there. Okay. Oh, these are pretty. Atelis does more in paper and that, you know, the clay that you bake and all that. But, I mean, hers are so professional. I made some of the cold clay ones that I made some hearts, and I made some pelicans, whatever. But they look nothing like hers. I wonder if she made these. I'll have to ask her. Look at that. Is that pretty? She gave me 2 of those. 1 of these. Look at that brown one. And this one. I'll have to ask her, because usually she doesn't do too much in material unless she felt like it. She's got the little pink bag. See how cute she does it up? Then these cute little bags. I think I may have used one of, well, maybe used one of these. I really like these. Look at that. And then 2 white doilies. I like these. I'll have to ask her where she got them. And I did use one for something. Then I get mad at myself. I think, oh, I shouldn't have used it on that. I should have used it on something different. Anyway, I had dropped Diana off at this antique mall. It's just like a strip center. And not that you have to strip, but like a strip mall. And but you know what, she likes thrifting so much, she may have stripped just to get what she wanted. But they had all these things that I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've been looking for some of these things, and they were good price. I got 4 pieces of pink pink milk glass, or Fenton or whatever, cheap. Cute little bag. I just love all this little surprises. I should just buy some of these bags because then they make me look good. I don't know how you're going to see these. Let me see. Can you see them? Hearts, bows, little circles. Hearts. All those little doodads that are really cute. Anyway, I dropped Diana off and I went up the street. I was getting my hair cut. And there's so much to look at that she'd only actually been in one of the stores. You know, everybody has their stuff on consignment. So when I came back to, she was sitting down taking a rest. Then we went to the next one. And that's where I think we did our most damage. Look at all these little bows. Oh, maybe I'll have this tilted, and I know it makes a massive noise. Just tighten it. Look at the bows. Dropped one. These little white ones. I love those. Especially sometimes when I'm trying to camouflage a mistake. I can't find again the thing that keeps my camera on here because it's for an iPad or anything. Boy, she really, oh look. She sent me some pictures. I did get a different printer. Now if I just get someone to hook it up for me. It's a little... And I like the tiny ones because then I can fit it in some of my tiny things. They're like on silk. I wonder if she does this for a silhouette. She's got one of those contraptions that it has to go to your computer and everything. I just could never figure that out. Thank you so much. I'm not thanking anybody. Everybody else thanks after everything, and I keep forgetting. Like Diana. Thank you, Diana. You know how much I love everything you did and all the help you gave me. But thank you, Atelis. I don't know what I did to deserve this bag, to be honest with you. I don't think anything. Maybe she's thinking of something she wants me to do, so she's planning ahead. Look. I love that trim. Yeah, that could be it. You never know. And when I go there, she even feeds me. She fed me this really good soup the other day. That's beautiful. Looks like antique-y. And I learned a few things this weekend. I learned what a half doll is. They're what you make. You finish them and you make pin cushions. I have one here somewhere. And a spindle. Those things that you put. Remember I got the Lincoln Logs? But I really didn't know what a spindle was for. And they had some there. Oh look, here's one of the tildes. Got out of the bag. You know, I've seen people, I think it was Minerva, when she made that little book for me. She had two people, like they were laminated on the front, which was cool. Oh, look at these 4 different laces. And this is what Diana did all weekend. Wrapped laces and trim and separated stuff. Oh, here's another dildo. Oh, look at that eyelet. It's like an off-white. There's a lot of it on here too. Thank you, Atelis. I don't know what I did really to deserve this. She also did my nails. In Puerto Rico, she used to do nails, and so she's doing that again too. Of course, I get them all messed up. Look at these pretty big bows. Look at that. I'm all fingers. Matter of fact, I was picking up a big, heavy glass bowl, like a Lazy Susan type thing. And it dropped out of my hand. Everything seems to drop out of my right hand. And I can't even, it's getting so bad I can't even get hardly any rings on it all. I love these. Thank you, Atelis. And now I don't think you can cut stuff like this from a celluloid, can you? And isn't the cry cut kind of the same? Anyway, I'd show you my toe, but I'm sure you don't want to look at it. But I bleed. I'm a bleeder. I don't mean I'm a hemophiliac, but I bleed and I bleed and I bleed and I bleed. And I probably should have had a stitch. Because as I took pictures actually to show my son, but I won't show him to you. Every place I'd walk, and I cut the front, and it just kept gushing underneath my feet. And I'd walk, and I had this paper towel wrapped around it. Just kept bleeding, just kept bleeding. Then I put this big, something was in here, but it must have come out. And all the transportation it was getting around here. So I went upstairs, put this big Band-Aid on it. It right through the Band-Aid. And my son, I was sending him some pictures, and he goes, "Young lady, I'm coming to take you to the doctor. You better get yourself to the center care or whatever to get some stitches." I said, "Mister, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm going to Target." Because Diana had wanted to go, but we didn't buy anything. Look at this. All this cute, like ephemera stuff, which I never knew what that was in the beginning. I guess I should have known. But people talk about ephemera, and I used to have to ask, most likely Jeanette, like, what's ephemera? I don't understand what they're talking about. It's funny how when you start something new, you don't know all the lingo. But I think ephemera isn't new lingo. I think it's normal stuff. Oh, look at this. A flying reindeer. And some wings. Stars. Bunch of stars. I think I'm supposed to make something from this. So cute. Sewing thread, look. I just think these things are adorable, and I need to use them more and stuff that I make. Just adorable. Thank you again, Atelis. I wonder how I have to ask her if she had them, she cut them out, if she uses that machine, if you can do all this stuff with that machine. Doesn't matter. I can't even get my printer hooked up. I certainly would never use. I would rent somebody to cut stuff out for me. Ah, look at these. They have the little rhinestones in them. Those are really pretty. I love these. These are just more of those things that I stuck in here that I got from 5 and Below. That means $5 and below. Oh, look how cute. I've been trying to make hangers. I don't know, no, they're not behind me. Regular wire hangers, textured, but they're not easy. These are really cute. You know, I could put those 2 little doll things on there. One I think Nola gave me and one I made. Can't believe I didn't look through all this. Look at this. This is shiny. I mean, it's like, it's plastic. Snazzy. It's like plastic on top. Huh. She knows what everything is. I mean, when she says she has a haul, she has a haul. She hauls some stuff out, and then she hauls a bunch of stuff in. This is the one that I like them all, but I really like this one. Isn't that pretty? So cute. I think after this, I may stop and then do another one for Roseanne. No, I mean Roxy or Roseanne. Yeah, I don't even know her name. I call her all kind of names. Jeez Louise. Because I got a very nice box from her, all kind of cool stuff. And I want to take my time. Okay. And I promise I won't like take the lint off like she does. And put them all in stacks. And what else does she do? I'm sitting here going, oh my God, I'm going to shoot her if she doesn't move on. And she's so expressive and appreciative and thanks everybody so many times. And I probably seem like a real slouch. Look at these flowers. You see them? Yellow. Oh, this is a pretty one. There's pink and yellow. And some of these little ones with the rhinestones in them. So pretty. Thank you, Atelis. Oh, I'm glad I found that heart. So it was either do this way or do Roseanne's first. And I must say, I have had Roseanne's longer, so I probably should have, but that's okay. I can take more time. Because though I love all this stuff, I know it could get tedious if you're watching sometimes. Oh, now I hope I'm doing the right thing, and these are from Atelis and not, I like that, and not from Roxy. because this one I think I sent whoever. But it was way in there, so I don't know. I know I had given, I'll have to ask her. I know I had given Atelis some things a while back, a long time ago, but she doesn't use this stuff much. Because most of this stuff in this bag were things that I gave to somebody. I'll have to have Roseanne look at this. That little bag. That's what makes me wonder, because she'd made me a lot of bags. A lot of people made me bags. I love them. Isn't it funny how you get a thing for stuff? Oh, I have to ask you guys something too. Because these look like my scraps. You know, nice scraps that I had put in her. Like I said, everything got so, I really like that flower, mangled around. Now there's Miss Tilda. I could probably put some glaze on it, huh? So it stays nice. It was in the bag with Atelis things, but that's not saying much the way this week has gone. I mean, we have stuff everywhere. I'll get it. I wanted to do this. I did a lot of work the last couple days when Diana left, but I wanted to do these videos, not wait any longer. I felt really bad waiting too long. So cute. I got this too. Did I show you that one? At 5 and below. When I was picking stuff up, I probably stuck that in there. Because Diana didn't know what some of the bags were, if they were going or coming, or so she's picking stuff up. You know, she threw it in like the closest thing. And those are the flowers. Tilda, I'll put her there. Thank you, Atelis. I love everything. I just love these little bags of stuff. It's like little miniature surprise packages. And they were. I'm going to keep that heart out too. And such nice, I keep wanting to say ephemera. Ephemera. And I love these clothespins. And I'll put everything back the way it goes, the right way. Shortly. Thank you, my dear. And it's so nice. You know, I didn't have my nails done for a long time, and then I picked out this blue. And I used to have them done for lots of years when I worked and stuff, and But then I started losing patience with all that was going on. You know, to have to go every week. And but this gives me a chance to visit and see the kids and stuff. And I mean, it only takes me 5 minutes to get there. I wanted to show you the stuff I have on my table. Plastic stuff. I have a piece of it here. Have you guys seen this? Now, it doesn't come in this little piece. Like, I got a few yards of it. And I have it covering my table. You want to hear that noise? See, I covered, this is cloth, and then I covered it all with this. And it's just a plastic. And I'm going to try to do some other things with it, like maybe make a flower or something. But I thought this was really cool. Well, I might as well show you the couple things that this is an old, it's called a half doll pin cushion. See, she's half, and then somebody made a pin cushion out of her. And, oh, if I get up, you're going to see my jammies. But I do want to ask you something. So, let me see. When I got this one, pretty. And all the other ones over there. I got some of these little miniature things. And somebody had a whole, and I got this pretty pink grape pink milk glass. Not pretty. But look at all those pink and white flat back beads. I got just like a couple sizes in there. And once we drop them off, I've been dropping everything. But I have a question. I hope he's here so I can ask you. Probably not. I buy these things, not for hair, but so I can just cut off the tops for design, for something different. There's pink ones and, oh shoot. It's these things with the glass ball at the top. And they're a little thicker, and they have a point. 2 of them have a point. But then the other one looks like a little shovel. Tiny little shovel. And I have no idea what they're for. I did find some of these though. I know I was asking Jeanette, different kind of stick pin. I'm having a hard time finding the 6-inch ones, so I may have to just do what Mars does, and Marlene is use the big sewing pins. I mean needles. Oh, jeez Louise. I say that enough, don't I? Let me see. know when I do Roxy's, I'll show you what I mean. And remember when I showed you a while back, I always say, do you remember? And it's like, I can never remember anything. This thing, I said I ordered it and then I didn't know what it was for. Well, when my sister came from California, she had this thing on her back of her phone. Well, when I ordered it, actually, I didn't even know what it was then. I just thought it was pretty and I figured it out. Well, what it is, look at that. And I have it on the back of my phone. You open it up and you can put it on whatever finger works for you. There's stuff that sticks to your phone. It looks like a ring. And it turns, so if you want to set your phone up, you can. Isn't that cool? So when I figured it out by seeing her, she had a whole different one. I went back because now I couldn't find the other one and ordered a couple, like for gifts. But I really like that. But I wish I could find those things. Oh, I guess I'll read it with myself. And as soon as I'm done with everything in here, I mean, it's pretty close quarters, but I like it. Now I just have to fix the room upstairs that still has stuff all over it. See, these are those spindles that I didn't know what they were. Like, I had seen a couple on eBay or something that I'd gotten, because I thought somebody had wanted me to. But at this place we went to, antique store, they had the small ones, and they had like 20% off. So these were 4, and these were 6 or 8, but then 20% off. So I got a bunch of them. I like it like this because you can see. And plus I still have, and I spray painted the Lincoln log ones, which I like too. I mean, that was just such a great idea, wasn't it? I'm so, I don't know what. Anyway, I did get some other things, but I'll show you when I do the next video. Okay, guys, I'm sorry it took so long, especially those that took time to send me such, or hand me, when they were doing my hands, such nice gifts. And in the beginning, I had this song all planned. You know, there's no business like the craft business. Like, anyway, I was going on and on one day. And then, after waiting this many days of putting makeup on and taking makeup off, putting makeup on, putting makeup off, taking it off. Because I usually don't, because I hate taking it off, so I try not to put it on. But I like to look decent for my fans out there. That's what you are. Friends, subbies. So now it's probably almost 9 o'clock at night, and now I have to do all that stuff, but I'm half done. I have half my pajamas on, so okay, I won't bore you any longer, and I'll make a list of all the things I want to say next time or show you, so that I'm not like blah 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 bungling everything. And I love you, and I'll see you next time.